here in Auckland. Pong, tell us about the Orcas.
Yeah, so absolutely no surprise. Depend what's on the board if they can get something on.
And we're all set for the final time for this season.
You got time to get your things sorted out.
Is the one that gains a bit of momentum, can win the eliminate.
Get down to a two-horse race. I also see there's another big franchise. The sun is out and it's a beautiful time of the day to bat.
Number 7 for USA, but he's naturally an opening batter. 3, 2, 1. One last dance here at the Coliseum. And runs immediately as power of David Warner, the off spinner to the left hander, is a good matchup.
You don't mind it at all.
That's going to race away, longest corner of the ground, but arrested. Great work from Maz. He only faced 7 balls off him, runs and taking a wicket. Fireworks guaranteed either way.
I know the batters have said, look, it's a bit of a tricky pitch. Well, it is a brand new drop-in. But hey, 2,500 runs scored in 8 matches, folks. So,
Agar Salam Kale. Sparkling drive through extra cover. Big gap there. I think Tremble and punished by Cheyenne Jahangir.
It's a handsome looking drive. You know about this in T20?
Oh, now this is close. Given. Went the whole way around. David Warner might have a word with his opening partner. Will he review? He doesn't think so.
Before he even started here this afternoon. Oh, I don't know. Love, possibly. Don't know, but yeah, doesn't want to review it. He's marched off in a very short stay. Just 4 from 7, and the Orcas are 9 for 1.
Number 3, Stephen Taylor was there in the first 2 games for the Orcas. Pulled, not quite out of the middle of the bat, but pulled powerfully enough for Aaron Jones.
Yeah, you betcha, baby. One of his favourite areas. And good at pulling and cutting the shorter men, going around in cricket. Lovely stuff.
It's a flowing drive, and it's a flowing drive for 4. It's a beautiful noise. Right out of the middle, no more than a press. And Jones gets his second boundary.
Jones boy starts with a couple of handsome strokes. Nicola.
Square drive. Oh, and it just beats the dive. Another keeper in the outfield. Again unable to cut it off, but it's a good over for the Orcas. 14 from it. 23 for 1.
Yeah, going on about how tricky this pitch is. Well, these two at the moment making it look rather comfortable. Lovely timing being shown by Jane
World Cup.
I just found the wide plan from Naveen Ulhat to start this innings.
Change in batting order. Of course, cross-seam delivery. That leg cutter as well. Kicks away from the right-hander in T20 cricket. Jones goes for 10. It's 30 for 2.
Him in at number 4 today after opening the batting in the first 2 games. Maybe
cash in, and unfortunately he couldn't. Well, that's big. And that's exactly what Seattle Orcas. It's one of our first stakes sixes, 6.
and it's good awareness from Cheyenne Jahangir, knowing that this is his match. Great delivery by Maxwell, full and on leg stump. Sunny Patel, leg spinner.
Short ball pulled and pulled all the way for 6 as I welcome Bobby Mbangwa.
Top shot. Easy pickings, really. Kind of said hit me. Trying to slow a ball. And the problem there with that. Excellent batting.
projected score in the right direction, and that's going to help a bit of this field. We get them. Ideally, they'd like more than that, and given the firepower that they have to come as well, as we look at the stake projected scores again.
Round. I can see all of that out my window. I heard if we're kind of going all the way along and but when
It's here, Brits tosses it up, he goes down the ground, he's in for six, it's over the fence, fireworks up here in the Coliseum, what a shot there by Maz, 6 runs, 3-0.
Fan commentary, that was very, very good indeed, right on cue, a maximum. You rightly pointed out, Pommy, 1 from 10, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's important to separate, you know.
Exactly right, Pommy. This goes a long, long way up, and Kyron Pollard says, yep, it's over my head. Flies for 6, an area that Kyle Mayers loves. And this man here wants a selfie with it.
Much needed. That's 6. Kyle May. They would want a few more of them.
Man at deep point. Puff, it was a dolly to Jinder Singh, I think it is. Another shadow, but surely this should have been held. Bell. He starts the punishment for the fielder. Well over 80 for 2.
A lovely shot. Tried to force it too much before and gone
After the power play, so outside of the power play, even with feet,
More often than not.
that has been crunched. The sound, wow.
This Coliseum has home run. And look at how he lifts his front leg up, very much up on the back foot. Touches the feet together. An NTT 6, 305. That is a serious hit. Remember, coming into this game,
Vino Haka's ball just the 1 over. Certain.
Kyron Pollard as well. I know he's gone for plenty of runs.
As to come.
Hetmeyer playing almost the last 6-7 overs. That's where he does a
That is so that anywhere close to the middle of the bat, but you could tell where he was trying to hit the ball.
Yeah, it's assessing the field, isn't it? There's a low full toss, wide outside, so vacant. It just did 8.
And it's his second time in 2 days that we're going nowhere after the power play. 31 for 2. He was 9 off 10 initially, but throwing their best bowling options at you. What happened there? Sunny Patel seemed to have hurt his right hand.
With his teammate. I would suggest, Sonny, maybe go back behind. A few of the more inexperienced players. Makes perfect sense as the 100 is up. Oh, little Sydney Sixes shirt. Love it. Healy.
Well, Jangir's got the message loud and clear. It's time.
So I just love the fact that Nikhil going, 8 runs off the last 2 deliveries, says this is another NTT 6, 260. I guarantee you. So you're right on the money, man. You're right on the money. But
well hit, not well enough. It's Sunny Patel, but now he'll be thankful. An extra delivery to bowl and get the wicket of.
maybe that will ease a few hot-headed players. He actually stood side on just as that fielding hasn't been as good as it needs to be. 100 206.
He absolutely lit up Morrisville, North Carolina. Mears is set in and ready to 50 in T20 cricket for Kyle Mears. A first in the Cognizant element.
Hurt. Happened to Glenn Maxwell. He went on to score 100.
Trademark Kyle Mears over panache.
Pace is off, going away from you, and somehow he generates the power. 220.
That's the evidence. That was everything to plan for Nabil Ul-Haq, and Mears still finds the boundary. 18 from the. And that's the issue when you go to and so much pressure on bowling to someone like Henrik Klassen.
Now we're right on your hip. All you have to do is connect with it, and that's it. Yeah, that will ensure Klassen feels a little bit more comfortable.
And before fortuitous those runs, but it's that time of the innings.
Now it's a little bit more of a thick inside edge for Dumpish. Didn't lead a class and he's clipped it through his leg.
Bang! And out of there! Oh, what a shot that is! At his very best. Beware!
Carvings, as they so often do, these sixer for sure. Yeah, anything over 250 feet, folks, is that NT.
Sixer! And never mind that long on is back there. He can only watch it.
Such a key figure. Kyle Mears, a chance. We just mentioned that was the case. He was dropped on 25. And a shimmered Hetmeyer on the wings.
Shot! In the slot. And it is banged away beautifully. 21 balls. Just what the doctor ordered.
Go on, you big Bayesian. You beauty.
Oh, Slowey picked and pumped down the ground.
It means his last one better go for 6 as well, just to give some symmetry to the over. Wonderful striking, yeah, gives himself room. You can tell that Naveen goes, look, I'm just going to try and get Orca, I want to get it down to his toes, and sadly for Naveen.
Bang! And away it got the over. 24. The others were dots. 172.
We've been looking in that crystal ball again. The job is Kyle Mears. Yeah, just a little flick of the wrist, and there's that whip.
To go. Heinrich Klassen. Just a little, and it's over the ropes for 6 more. They're dealing in sixes.
Tries to, again, cramp him up. Shut down the angle, left arm round from Trent Bolt. Yeah, the Mr. Bolt. And he has been pumped again.
Got him. Yep. Of Kyle Mears. Trent Bolt. Yes, there's carnage all over the place, but here he is with the wicket, which they'll hope will.
You need a bit of luck on. He's gone for that bingo score of 88. North.
Bowled. Excellent bowling. The finger's gone out of view straight away.
Ray Rasmus.
Just confirmed with off. Thank you. Hit the bottom of the bat. You're saying reverse your decision. There is some batting right signal.
Got it in the block hole, but just for 4. They're lucky runs. But never mind.
What do those batters say, Polybus bowlers? Oh, just look in the book, champ. Inside edge, just misses.
Got a hold of that. And away it goes for just the start that the Orcas over.
Yeah, what was that rhetoric from? It's a bit tricky, this pitch, isn't it? And what's the average score?
That's nicely punched. Oh, opened the face of them and away for 4 more. Beautiful batsmanship. Placed. And over. Bring up 200 for the Orcas. Oh, he's
From Ireland. Off the wall. Fielder gets up. Bang. Oh, look at.
last ball taken. A cognizant clutch catch to finish things off. What a knock from Shimron Hitmeyer.
Yeah, it's a good grab. Wonderful. Come in at the end there and just add a little, simply brilliant.
Yeah, look at this.
They're going to have to do it the tough way to pick up their first win. They'll need 2. Welcome back to both sides, desperately looking for their first win of the season. And ODI cricket will open the batting, the left-hand, right-hand combination from South Africa. And Obed McCoy, who is the West Coast here. You would think that MIU are on a 7-game losing streak. Andrew Leonard here alongside Lisa Stalaker. It's the biggest part. 61 metres both sides square and into the corner, 65 and 6 in track. That comes off an outside edge down to one of those flies for the first boundary of the chase.
Clarkson are disappointed. Full shaping away, actually looking to hit down the ground. What a leading edge that just flew down to that vacant area.
Just a flick of the pads and a pretty tardy piece of glove work from Michelle. Probably should have stopped that, but it'll race for 4-leg buys.
Yeah, and a change added to take the gloves off and stand up next to the bowler. Up.
That's a bit more like it from Quinton de Kock. It's a long way over the rope. It's the first maximum of the chase.
Yeah, the Seattle Orcas talk about that. When the ball is there to be hit, do that. Take unnecessary risks. This is an NT.
He's got a seam up variation as well. Looks good. Penetration in the power play. And the cock is walking off.
And the Raza just bites in the surface. And the question really, and once it goes past his edge, and that's the breakthrough they wanted. De Kock out for 14.
We have a region.
He knows Jesse Singh well, Hassi.
Okay, also by Manan Patel. What a shot. It's just an extension really, but more like...
What? Well worked. Misfield, the fielding team who's put pressure on the batting lineup. 45 more.
Yeah, just a little work onto that onside. At best should have been 2.
And then they won't do it tonight. Because he's capable of this. 1.
Pretty well. He just wants this to be won somewhere down the ground, but it's in there very much.
Beats the fielder. That'll run to the boundary rope.
Just a little flick. Here's another little flick. Oh, bit of riddle. Goes to 49 now.
To the state tournament sixes. A little bit of room. And says thank you very much.
A little around 2 runs a ball. That's what the fielding side wants.
And what a way for Mlc Patel. He's been absolutely brilliant today, and he's leading the charge yet again for the men in blue.
More of MLC. Wasn't a great delivery, has to be said, from Hamid.
Been in such incredible form in the recent ODI tour that was held here in the United States, and then won T20 internationals. Had a 77 off of just 44 in the final. Straight down the ground, Mlc Patel. He's an unbelievable 97 for 1.
Why the extra delivery? Yeah, it's just that length for Mlc Patel not to lick his lips and pump it downtown for 6.
Yeah, well, we've seen some phenomenal catches that you might have something to say. Yes, indeed, Michael Bracewell.
Cricket and the cricketing gods saying, can he make amends here? He's still not going at a run of ball.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's so pleasant on the eyes in Major League Cricket, and that's a beauty to get there.
Yeah, already, and we haven't. We always mention the length is so crucial, and now that ball seems not as fierce and pronounced. That has just helped you.
Going to be 4 more. Splits the 2 fielders in the deep. We love Mlc Patel, say the crowd.
Set in, it's just slicking it up, it's the buffers, and it's actually becoming a bit of a nightmare for the fielders as well, especially with that David.
Good place to hit whatever cricket ground you're playing at. It might be the longest boundary, but he still gets a good.
Yeah, these two honing in on 100-run part 55. When I walked past the MI New York dugout, there weren't a lot of small strife.
Everything he's hitting right now is going to the rope. Mlc Patel show in Oakland. New York 125 for 1. Coming from for the Orcas. Another stylish stroke. He's so pleasing on the eye, isn't he, Mlc Patel? Minor Klassen will turn. Oh! Okay, let's get down to Nikhil Uttamchandani.
It is and Mlc Patel is batting very well. Wait, what have we seen? The ball is flown all over. Thank you guys, that's enough waving, thank you. Now, what else have we seen? It's not all been all about.
Powered. Again, straight down the ground.
From Seattle, or what to think? Let's break this partnership. At the moment, Mlc Patel is facing them. He's been able to put it away, whether it be a slower ball, quicker ball, Yorkers, wides, bumpers. He's
good diving stop from Jahangir. That saves 4. You're spot on. 1 wicket can change things, and 2 batters. Bracewell can't even get to a run of ball. Mlc Patel's nearly going into. These feel like 2 critical overs. Obed McCoy has been very attacking. Kicked in the air, and another one just out of the reach. Get the NFL style leap out to hold on. Can long on get in. Klassen! It's another drop catch. Warner Klassen.
oh dear. This is exactly what he did. He didn't get it. And Klassen mistimed his run.